Hey, what's up, man? Been a while, has it? Oh, okay. What's your homework about?
Yep.
Hi there, Justin. What's up?
Hey there, mister.
Hi there.
It'll take more than that, boy.
Scrappy? Where are ya?
Hey, mister.
Oh,
Miss,
howdy, mister.
did you lose a tiger?
Yeah, you found one?
Nah, I found your caravan down the way. Margaret
Hey,
said that you
Bummet.
might need a hand.
Oh, you weren't wrong. That tiger's missing. I sent our best lion out to find him, and now he's missing too. It is a right old predicament.
You're lying from Timbuktu, weren't you?
From Valentine, I think. He might be more of a kind of dog than a lion, but in a certain light, a feller could never tell.
Of course. Which way to go?
Into them shrubs over there.
Okay. Why don't you hop up on the wagon and I'll see if I can find his track.
Okay. That first set of shrubs.
Nope, there's no pictures on Twitter.
I got it. Got the trail. These are paw prints.
Let me bring the wagon along.
Looks like blood to me. Shit.
Oh, there's nothing on there, dude. Well, why are you sending me a picture of a giant boar?
What's this? Oh, darn. Found your dog. Ex-dog, ex-lion.
Hey, boy! Oh, where's the rest of them?
I think a cougar took him.
That'd be Stripey. And I always thought they got along.
Your tiger is a wild cat?
Uh-huh.
What else? You still need it back?
Oh, yes, sir. She's our star attraction.
Well, let's hope it wants the other half of its dinner.
The other half? Really?
I'm gonna put him in your wagon. You find somewhere to hide.
Oh. Well, behind that log, then.
Okay. Grub's up.
Hey, John. What's up, man?
Stay down. She won't be too far away.
Come quick. I went out to find a tiger.
Cougar, you mean?
And I end up losing a lion.
Yeah, dog.
Ain't having
Yeah,
any luck.
dog.
Well, if that's what you're dealing with, you didn't have any luck to begin with. Cougars and dogs.
Hey, it ain't what you got in this life. It's what you make of it.
Well, that's very wise of you. Especially when you're lacking zebras and tigers. Hey, keep your head down. It's coming.
Look, I really don't think she would.
I don't know what you're talking about, Justin. I've never gone hunting with that guy. I didn't realize you could go hunting. But what has a boar got to do with it? In fact, you know what? Don't tell me, because if I haven't done it, I don't want to know, because it's a spoiler.
I'm locking her in. Sorry, girl. All right. Let's go.
We got her! Okay. Drive, will you? And I'll keep an eye on her.
Sure thing.
Let's get her back to Mr. Margaret. She's still eating. I would have thought, since they was close and all.
Well, wild creatures turn on each other. Seeming friendly one minute, dinner the next. Viciousness comes easy. I mean, I should know. I've run with a few of them.
Well, I know there are still missions in this game that I haven't done yet.
Not really.
Lots of missions, side missions that is, I haven't done. It's probably best if you ask first if I've done a particular mission before you say something about it, because I don't necessarily want to know about all the details. I do like to find things out for myself as well.
I guess it's always been my inclination, you know? Wild beasts and the like. I met Mr. Margaret, we got to talking, and you can probably tell, in this field he's the ace of spades.
He's a card, all right.
It's my modest hope, one day, to be the world's second bravest woman animal wrangler.
I'd say
I haven't exactly been fond of this week, to tell you the truth. I'm absolutely exhausted. I've been going to sleep the second I get through the frickin' door, which I hate doing, by the way, because I end up waking up early in the morning and my shift starts like 8 hours later. I don't like that. This is the first night I've come home and I haven't been feeling completely drained. Thank God. I barely even noticed that tomorrow was Friday. That's how bad it is.
When the dust was up.
I thought I was still
Be
on
careful,
Wednesday
you
or
might get
something.
wrecked too.
I've freaking lost the plot this week.
You know the only thing to do in a dust storm is wait it out?
Mr. Margaret's a lot of things, but best female navigator ain't one of them.
I imagine you're right about that.
We was tearing around here, looking for any kind of landmark when over we go. Whole caravan toppled. Found each other and some shelter, but when the wind died down, the animals was gone.
And now they're back. Some of them, at least.
Thanks to you.
You would have managed it yourself. I just helped you along.
If you ever want to get in the sideshow business, I'm sure there'd be a place for a fellow like you.
I'll leave the professional theatrics to better women than me. Yep.
There it is, the caravan.
Couldn't miss him if you wanted to.
Miss
Aha! I see you found each other.
Sure did, Mr. Margaret.
Jolly good, jolly good.
You know, tarring and feathering a donkey is one thing.
I beg your pardon? It's grease paint, makeup.
But playing dolls dressed up with a wild animal, you're gonna want to be a lot more careful.
Strappy ate King, Mr. Margaret. I saw her do it.
I always thought they got along.
Oh, she liked him just fine. She licked her chops and asked for seconds. Hey, speaking of which, you got any more word on that runaway lion, or are you gonna pay me for these misfits?
Look, I'm well aware that we're not Royal Command performance material. Daddy, you were right, goddammit you! But a cowbarn in Rhodes is hardly Drury Bloody Lane.
Got any word on the lion?
Yes, I've got word on the lion. Shit is the word. Someone saw him near Emerald Ranch. As you know, we're lately very short on lions. So, I'd be very grateful.
Well, just remember something, bro. Your grades, I know they're important, but they will not.
So long, mister.
They will not certify your entire life or your career, you know, because every day is a school day for all of us. It literally is, because there's not a single person on the face of this planet that knows absolutely everything, even scientists, and they're the smartest people. That's why they make new discoveries. So I mean, it doesn't determine your entire life. You know, I didn't have fantastic grades, but I ended up discovering more gifts from within myself. You know, you gotta learn your strengths and your weaknesses as you go through life. You know, and I still learn something new every day, even if it's just something small. You know, and I wouldn't say I'm stupid. I wouldn't say I'm one of the smartest people in the world, but I'm not stupid. You know, I've got good instincts and sometimes have a sharp mind for things. But discover your own gifts and your own qualities. Everybody's unique. It's not the end of the world. Just do the best that you can, but don't kill yourself in the process either. Like, hard enough as it is.
Easy.
And Mr. John, I thought you said you had savings, buddy. Or have you spent them already? Ha ha ha. Hey Marcus, how you doing, buddy? I know, I've been offline for 4 days. I get it. Everyone missed me. I assume. What the shit? What did I come in here for? Oh yeah, I was gonna look for that book for Jack. And there's something in here I could probably make use of. No. It's a nice bottle of ginseng elixir. Thank you. Where's that book? There it is. What in the name of heck was that sound? Oh, that was creepy. Oh, I didn't like that. Okay. There are a lot of strange sounds and there it is again. Fuck off, you turkey. This game is full of weird sounds. It's these damn headphones. There's so many things I hear and I don't understand what the hell they are. Yeah, well, as gamers, I understand, you know, wanting to do this a bit more, but you know what? You can still look on the bright side of it, right? You see, when it comes to... The thing about games is, they've actually taught me a lot over the years, and that's not a false claim or anything like that. Games can be very engaging when it comes to working your brain. Especially when it comes to puzzle solving, strategy, methods, the storytelling. Even do you guys want to know one of the reasons why I'd never turn the subtitles off in any of my games when these people are talking? You want to know why? Because I like to read what they say, and because there are words that they say that I don't even understand, or I wouldn't even know how to spell. I'm technically learning every time I read the dialogue. That's one of the reasons that why I leave the subtitles on. It's not just so everybody can see what they're saying in case they can't hear it, but I do that because I want to learn. And the thing is, you can learn a lot from just watching a story within the game, no matter how many times you see it. But games really taught me to be a lot more strategic. They taught me to, again, it's one of the things that taught me to look at the bigger picture sometimes, you know, plan ahead for things occasionally. You know, occasionally pull a few tricks, but they really are, they're mentally engaging things, you know. I've always enjoyed it. I really have, you know. I mean, I've been trying to improve my hand and eye coordination as well, especially with Doom Eternal, because that game's a fucking nightmare, literally, at the minute. You know, and it's, that's what I'm saying, just look on the bright side. It doesn't always have to be a bad thing, but yeah, do try and, you know, sort your timetables out a bit more, prioritize. You know, you do have to be careful to an extent, but again, like I said, it's not the end of the world. You know, as gamers, we all go through this. It's just a thing.
What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, don't mind me.
What happened? Not so tough after all?
Shut up, before I put a bullet in your campfire, you bastard. Fucking... I hate when they say that. You walk away and then they call you like a coward or something. I'm like, well, you're just asking to get shot, pal. Yeah, one of the things that we all need to remember about school, even if we're going to school or not, I know a lot of us aren't, but school does not teach you everything. It really doesn't. And how many of the subjects do you study at school that you're actually going to engage in at some point in life? What do you really want to follow? Do you want to follow geometry? Do you want to be an artist? Do you want to play music? Do you want to be an actor? Do you want to be a historian? Do you want to be an archaeologist? What do you want to do? You're not going to do absolutely every one of those things, are you? No, none of us will. Me, what I discovered about me is I'm a simple man, simple needs, leads a simple life. I'm very chilled and very laid back. I don't need too much. You know, I'm not very ambitious. I mean, it's the way I am. I discovered who I am as a person, and that was what was very important. You know, and the thing is, if people say anything to me about it, I tell them to go and fuck themselves, because that's the way I am, and at least I understand who I am. Do you realize that most people out there, they have no idea who the fuck they even are? They don't stop to assess themselves, or they're too embarrassed to admit what they actually are in the first place. I mean, if you want to go and work in a freaking hair salon or something, or, you know, you want to go and work in a supermarket, that's fine. And by the way, I mean, I work in a supermarket, I'm a retailer, right? But do not ever underestimate the importance of a retailer such as me. Especially when you look at the situation now. Retailers are among the people that are risking their lives because of the coronavirus situation. Right? We are very, very important people. If we did not have supermarkets and we didn't have people there actually doing our work, you'd have to go out and buy a patch of fucking farmland and start growing your own shit. Or crops. And it's true. And I do say that to people that disrespect me when they come into my shop. I'm like, you know what, go and get some freaking farmland and grow your own food. I'm here to make sure that you can actually eat. You can take food home for yourself and your family and your children. Show some goddamn respect. You know? And it's people like us, you know, we're very important, and, you know, a lot of them won't recognize that.
I saw its claws. That's enough for me. We got a cursed creature in here.
Oh, yeah?
It's as big as a mule and as mean as a hellcat.
It looked like a lion to me.
That's a dog in there.
There's a dog in there.
You excuse me. Step aside.
What?
I said step aside.
Yeah, not everything teaches you how to do taxes either. I mean, let me tell you something that retail taught me, right? I was bad at maths. I was always pretty bad at maths. I hated maths. I wouldn't say I was terrible at it, but I just didn't really like it that much. But do you know what the funny thing is? 17 years working in retail, you see when you start counting money and adding figures up, I had to find ways to count money a lot more efficiently because it was required of me. I've literally handled in my entire career hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds of cash, hundreds of thousands in my whole career. Do you know that taught me to be better at maths? And it took me years to notice it, but I found methods to count money and like just new numbers a lot faster than I used to be able to do it. And I was actually surprised at that because I was like, holy shit. Working in retail taught me to be better at maths. School didn't do that. Retail did. So that's something that I learned. You know, working in a petrol station, I learned a lot about, you know, taking in deliveries, fuel, how fuel systems work when you're filling up your cars. What kind of I had to work through different types of paperwork and things like that, and I had to learn how to operate some types of machinery. And there was so much for me to learn, and it was overwhelming at first, but I got used to it. And now I work in an express store, which is like it's basically our smallest shop, and it's just very quick. It's very quick in there. Again, it lives up to its actual name, which is Express. Smallest shop, but it's a lot of people come in there frequently, you know, and it's difficult. But taxes over here are just automatic. You know, it's 25% off of your overall amount. You know, percentages is something that I learned about as well. I don't know how you guys do taxes, but I get the impression you have to do it manually over there. Correct me if I'm wrong. But here it just comes out automatically every time you get paid. It's 25% national insurance, which is a contribution to the NHS, retirement. Okay, I mean, like, if you do overtime, you pay more tax, but still it's 25%. I mean, 75% of that money is still mine. Yeah, God, it goes on and on. You'd just be amazed at what you can learn just doing any simple job. Do not underestimate any simple job that you can look at, because it will teach you so much that you won't even realize it until after it's done. But there you go, like you say, John. You learned English from playing games. Do you see what I mean? A game can teach you how to speak languages. I've learned other words from various languages around the world thanks to games like this. You know, and I've taken an interest in it, especially when it comes to history. You know, even mythology, blah blah blah, even Western times. I had no interest in Western times until I played this game, and I'm glad that I've been studying it a lot more. I've been learning about horses, for Christ's sake. Horses! I didn't have an interest in horses, now look at me. You know, it just goes on and on. You'll always learn something.
Yeah, boy.
I wouldn't say I dislike school exactly, it was actually quite fun.
Here, boy.
Primary and secondary school. God, I've got a runny nose today. Oh shit.
Look what you done! Look what you done!
Son of a bitch. I'll take care of this. Sweet mother.
Sweet mother.
Easy, boy.
Fucking lion.
Shit.
Shit!
He got it! He shot the thing! Is it dead? I pray that thing's a goner.
It's a goner, alright.
Whoever owned that beast got some answering to do.
Yeah, a $50 emerald. That's a good answer. Yo, some bitch. Oh, for God's sake, let me just go and get Lily Millet. I'm sick of seeing this objective here.
You have any idea of the hole I'm in?
Oh, come on! Why's it always gotta be such a goddamn performance with you? Now, I told you I'd get you the money next week, and I'll get it.
If you didn't make it this week, who's to say you'll make it next?
Don't you...
Lily, where's our money?
What?
That loan you took. It's payday.
I'm sorry. I don't have it right now.
Well then, I guess we got a big problem, don't we?
Cooper, give him what you've got.
I ain't giving him nothing except a lessening.
Damn manners!
Bitch!
Give him the money. Cooper! Stop it, both of you! Come on,
Ow.
that's enough!
Oh, that was brutal. Fuck you.
Alright. He has all my money. I gave it all to him. Just take everything that you found on him and let's be done with it. Please. Leave me alone, won't you? You've got the debt.
I didn't steal that, it's a debt. Oh, damn it.
Ain't my concern,
You
no
stop
sir.
right there.
Oh, come on.
Don't you breathe a word of this to no one. You hear?
You're about to get your face broke.
You know what? Just go.
Can't a man have some peace?
Hold it right there.
Oh, get out of it, you son of a... That's right. Keep running. Keep running. Let's get out of this place. All right. Keep going. That's it. That's it. That's it.
You insane? You're insane!
Breathe a word of this to anyone, and you'll be real sorry.
No! Please, no!
I'm done with you. Just go.
Is he still reporting me? For Christ's sake! What the hell? Come here, you. That's it. I'm hog tying you and leaving you here.
Why you got me roped up, huh?
Stay there. Oh Christ alive, I give up. Come here.
Come on, pal. There, boy. Yep.
Did I call my horse again? Can't remember.
You all right, boy?
It's Robin, wasn't it? Yeah.
Odysseus returns. Sally, get the cages ready.
Yes, sir, Mr. Market, right away.
Man-eating lion. You didn't think that it might be useful for me to know that this time the animal was actually real, you moron?
Steady on. I clearly stated that we were looking
You
for...
haven't clearly stated anything in all the time I've known you. That could have been a goose for all I
A
knew.
goose will hardly get them to their feet for the curtain call. Bring on the king of the beasts, on the other hand, and they feel the roar. And they, well, look about as surprised as you do. What have you done with him, if you don't mind me asking?
I killed him. He's dead.
Bloody hell! This is Ramo, boy.
Well,
Bloody
whichever
hell.
way, now, pay me.
Yes, of course, of course. I have just the thing. And what a treasure it is! You're a lucky man, sir. Very lucky man. From the mines of El Dorado, as green as the rainforest, as clear as the Amazon, and as dear as all the gold in the Andes. One man's labor is but a trifle compared to this jewel's true value. Wait! I shouldn't. What would Daddy say?
Your daddy ain't here, and we had a deal.
Yes, of course. A promise is a promise. Sally, get the wagons moving.
Ain't we waiting for the lion?
He's in the great hunting ground in the sky. Good day, sir, and thank you. But we really must be getting along.
Yeah, I won't keep you. So long.
So long, Mr. Morgan. Next time you see me, I'll be topping the bill, I promise. Or at least I'll be on the bill.
You nice looking horse, aren't you? Hmm?
Hey, come on, boy. Relax. Yeah, you all right there, boy?
Yes, you look at the size of a Morgan, it's almost the same size as an Arabian.
Nicely done. There we go.
Woo! Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That was weird. I thought I saw something over here.
Ugh. Whoa, easy.
Do I have enough big game meat? Apparently not. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine skinning one of these things? Lord in heaven. I know I heard another one. Where are you? Fucker.
Come on now, boy.
I could have sworn there was wait a minute. What are those? They don't look like raspberries. Ah, it's another type of berry. Which one is it? Is it a blueberry? Blackberry? It's a huckleberry. These... What is this? Is this like... Are these structures that are just overgrown? They look very strange. Okay, well, whatever that mission was I saw, it seems to have vanished now. What is that? What's a bird?
Easy, whoa.
My God.
Easy there.
That looks like mint. Yep.
Okay there.
Oh, I'm here. Okay, interesting. Give it. You. Oh, pair of parrots. I've actually been right next to a pair of parrots, so not in a cage. They're very loud. The blue ones, that is. Still, nice to look at. Boy. Alright, let's go over here. No, remember what I said to you, dude. Just do your best. You know,
Easy now.
it's not a life or death situation. It's you just do what you can to educate yourself, and then you just take it one day at a time. Decide what you want to do, what you want to be. Just figure out who you are. So how old are you now? If you don't mind me asking.
Please, help!
Oh shit! What the fuck?
I need a doctor.
Yeah, you do. This is strange. Oh, what? You have to go all the way to Saint Denis? This guy's in the middle of nowhere.
Do something.
I'll get you help. Just stay alive.
Jesus.
Okay. Okay.
Why was this guy in this area? That's really peculiar. I normally see him on the other side of the swamp area near where Black Bell is. To run all the way to frickin' Saint Denis now. Jesus.
We're nearly there. Just hold on a little longer, all right?
Must stay awake.
Don't you die on me now, pal. Oh, come on, out the damn way. Ah!
Just past.
Where am I?
Extraordinary. Don't you give up now.
This game actually takes you to Saint Denis way before you arrive at Saint Denis. Interesting.
This is it.
No, you're not dead yet, pal. Stay awake. Out the way! Oh, fuck me.
I'm in shock. I do not want any problem.
My arm. I can't feel it anymore.
All right, friend. All right, we're at the doctor.
Oh, good God. Quickly, bring him in here.
You're 16. Okay, well, you haven't got long to go. It's only a couple more years, man.
Right here.
Maybe
Sit
less.
down this chair.
But like I said, figure out what you want to do, because you're getting to the point where you can work now and everything.
What happened? Just saw you fall out of the saddle. Don't worry, you're at the doctor.
Thanks, friend. I appreciate it.
Sure.
There's also the matter of my payment. But we'll deal with that later.
All right. All right.
A lot of blood loss. And this wound's badly infected. I'll save as much as I can, but I'll have to amputate.
What? What did you say?
Try to breathe. I'll give you something for the pain.
No.
There you are. That'll knock him out for a while. You did a good thing bringing him here. But now, I'd recommend moving along. You do not want to see this.
Can you actually see this? Hey! Get me out of here.
Sorry, it's come to this.
Get. I'm not watching. Fuck off. Oh my god, my stomach. What the hell am I doing in this town? Ugh. Rescuing Barbie dolls in distress. Or disarmed in this case. Oh. The barber. I'm gonna sort my hair out while I'm here.
Well, please, take a seat. Only a trim or something fancy like? You won't get a part sharper than that.
The heck?
Well, I guess we're all done here.
Thanks for your assistance.
Morning to you, sir.
Out of the damn way! You're a good boy.
Good day. How do things
Are you a new customer? Well, welcome. Come in.
As you can be.
That's good.
Let's have a look.
Bastard! Okay.
I would definitely recommend that if you're looking for a repeater.
Well, we do have that.
I've got some better stocks that would fit that gun. Can add to stability. We do a range of excellent sights for that gun. They can really make the difference. You made a good decision. That's a fine firearm. I could fit some different stocks for you. Could make it more comfortable on the shoulder. Excellent choice.
Well, I did hear from my friend Joanna that some fella got his head taken clean off by a trolley. Said it was nearly raining blood.
Maybe I should have chosen a smaller store in Chinatown. Something cheaper. But I'm sure things will turn around. If you're heading anywhere near the slums, you should take a lot of bullets with you.
Yeah, looks better if you don't put it on that bit.
A man got shot right there on Courtney Street. Around here, you carry a gun.
Yeah, that's alright. Okay.
I hope this store will bring more people to Chinatown, but I am still waiting.
Yeah.
That's popular around here.
Cannot wait to give this a try.
Ooh, that's a nice looking shotgun.
Let's go, boy.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Oh, this poor guy.
Oh, is someone there? Hello?
Here you go, friend.
Bless you, mister. Truly, you're a saint. Yes, sir. There should be more people in the world like you. God bless.
Hello.
Watch out! Can you spare some money for a blind man?
Howdy, mister. Senor? Bonjour. What are you waiting for?
Excuse me, sir. Can I bother you for a minute of your time? Can I tell you a little about what we're doing here?
Sure.
Less than a minute, I promise. We're trying to raise money to build an expansion to the Quincy Harris Memorial Hall, a shelter for homeless veterans and their families. Can you help? A donation of $20 would put us well on our way.
$20 ain't no chicken feed, but sure, I can help you out.
That's very kind. What is your name, sir?
Arthur Morgan.
Your donation will be acknowledged on a founder's plaque when the building is completed. You have a great day, Mr. Morgan.
Everyone on board.
Where's my... Oh,
Hello, how are you today?
What?
come here, you.
What are you doing this for?
Out of the damn way!
Yeah, get away.
Slow up now.
Damn. Shotgun looks nice when you do it like that. Looks very nice. I hadn't done that style before. Looks good.
Giddy up. Yep. Slow it up.
Leave. Leave and go where? I've lived here my whole life.
Oh, life. This what you call this? This ain't no life.
We got work. We are earning money. That's more than most.
Barely enough to pay clothes and bed. I ain't gonna work for the Braithwaite my entire life. Not like my pa, not like yours. Ugh.
My pa worked for the Grays.
Oh, what difference does that make?
Everything
Those
all
two
right?
families, the way they treat.
Now this is ridiculous. I'm out of here.
We'll talk about this later when we ain't being rudely interrupted. Ugh.
Never ends, does it?
That's road.
It's unbelievable. If you ain't a Gray or Braithwaite, you ain't nothing. Might as well be a worm in this town.
He'll come around once he's settled.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, mister. It ain't becoming. He just won't open his eyes and see what's in front of him. Oh!
All right, Dan. Hope you two figure it out.
Oh, good, a new patron. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. You just discovered my little shop here? Hello, sir. Glad to have a new patron come through. All good, a new patron. Welcome.
Chenka.
Time to go, boy.
Time to go, boy. Where's Dutch?
I don't think you got any idea about the land you walk in, do you? What us raiders gave for it.
Do what now?
Oh, don't mind me.
Round here's a dozen townsfolk offer to bury you just to keep my hands clean. You can hightail.
Do what now?
Wasting my time. Idiot. You okay, boy? Hello, mister.
Hey, mister. Will you give me some money?
Yep. Sure.
Thank you. Say, where you from?
Around.
Ain't from around here. If that was you, I'd leave. This town lost its goddamn soul a long time ago. Nothing but nasty, miserable people.
Yeah?
Yeah, ever since them Greys moved here, a bunch of no-good white trash. And they somehow got rich. About 50 years ago, they moved here, caused a whole heap of trouble. Yeah, I reckon they was Yankee spies during the war and everything.
That's so.
Yeah, sure.
Jesse got stuck.
That's just how it is.
Don't stay on my account, mister. I know I ain't the best company.
Hey, folks.
Don't need no more trouble from you.
Hello.
First time here, I think.
I didn't cause
Some
any
brushes
trouble.
and medicine in the corner over there. If you're the sort who needs that kind of thing. Oh, okay, sorry. I just assumed you couldn't read.
The fucking hell is that? Oh, it's a chopper. Jesus.
Fine. Here. Yep.
It's you too.
Fine. Sold.
That's it for now.
So long.
I'm sure you got things to do, don't let me.
Violence in Valentine, read all about it.
Do you know what I asked for Christmas this year? An under butler for those hard-to-reach spots.
Well, blow me down.
The count really doesn't like me.
Of course, of course. Oh,
And here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced.
Radio silence.
Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Ah, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name, and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta set me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course!
Who else would be?
But you were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites?
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred
English only, please, buddy.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Grays and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so, too.
Does it feel good to be back at it, serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon? Dear me, that don't look good. Oh. Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open. No, this must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this. Look, suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up. Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone.
Yep. Not the nicest fellers in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. Go right at the crossroads. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Would drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. They're right again here. I tell folks don't even speak to him. Don't even look him in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up and take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with. This place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
I won't handle this.
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take the ride.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them. A fine idea. Hush.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
Forget the rider. Go round him up later. Get the other one.
Think you take this one, Bill.
With pleasure.
I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
So, you're real funny, don't you?
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Yeah, I'm sure. Sons of bitches come from!
Sorry, boys. We're putting you out of business. We're taking blood for everything.
There's more coming up from those huts.
When the grave puts you up, we paid good money for that. No.
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
Come on, Arthur. I'd rather not be here when our friends notice the shine's gone. All right. I'll see you over there.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it. For personal consumption, it's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. But my cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece of crap. Come on, move it.
We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
God, I don't feel so
Show
good.
it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the Young Dutch again.
What do you mean, Young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay, on my word. Set, go! You never were much of a rider.
We'll see about that. You okay there, old man? Final stretch. You really think you can hold that lead? No doubt. It's sad to think back to you in your prime.
I never knew you were quite so good at running away, Arthur.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Well, time is a bastard. When you get to be my age, well, you'll know that better than anything. Be well. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
think I'm gonna have to go. I'm not feeling too good. Alright, I'm gonna go. I don't know when I'll be back on. I'll see how I feel. Thanks for watching, guys.